Azadi ka Amrit Mahotsav. I welcome once again to all of you to this second session. And now I'll request our CMD sir to welcome the dignitaries. I'll request CMD sir to welcome our Honorable Minister, Government of Nagaland. Now I would request Anupam Trivedi sir, our esteemed Board Director, Executive Director, TribeFed, to welcome Mr.
Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Timzeng Imna Along, Honorable Minister of Higher Education and Tribal Affairs, Government of Nagaland, Additional Secretary, Tribal Affairs, Government of Nagaland, Mr. Lotha, HOD, Tribal Affairs, Government of Nagaland, Mrs. Shinofom, my colleagues, board directors, and all my friends and entrepreneurs who are here. First of all, let me give you a brief about why we are here. The first session was about Prime Minister's Employment Generation Program. We wanted to take it forward in northeastern states. And in this session, we are honoring tribal entrepreneurs as part of celebration of our 75th year of independence. Our country is celebrating Azadi ka Amrit Mahotsav on 75th year of independence, and part of it, Nstfdc, given its role, nature of work, has been asked to identify and honor and felicitate scheduled tribe entrepreneurs across the country. So we decided to make a beginning from Nagaland, because Northeast, if you see percentage wise, Northeast has the highest percentage of ST population out of its total population, and it is a bordering state, as one of the previous speakers told us, that 90 or more than 90%, I think 98% of land border belongs to Northeastern. So we decided to make a beginning here.
First of all, in this beautiful evening here at Kohima, in such a lovely weather, I thank Almighty God for having this day with the National Scheduled Tribe Finance and Development Corporation and all the esteemed members that are here today. Respected Shri Asit Gopalji, the CMD of Nstfdc, and all his esteemed colleagues who have come from Delhi, Guwahati, and also from the various parts of the Northeast. The Additional Secretary to the Government of Nagaland, Tribal Affairs, Shri Japfu Lotha, entrepreneurs, officers, and also the press and media fraternity. A very good evening to all of you. I was quite excited to know about today's function. And I really thank Gopalji that he chose, the ministry chose to come to Nagaland. We, the young Naga people, and the youngsters, entrepreneurs are, I believe, willing to do much more than what you have envisioned, because their vision to have a sustainable Nagaland, a developed Nagaland, an entrepreneurial Nagaland is far greater than the will of the state government itself. Let me tell you the real truth. So that is where we are looking forward to, with the lull in the storm of insurgency in Nagaland, where there is peace, at least maybe temporarily, or how. We look forward to the Naga solution to come very soon with the assertive leadership of our Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji. We look that our entrepreneurs will do well. Our entrepreneurs will fill not only Nagaland, but also the rest of the country with its products. Even I too am young. I have seen in these few years lot of new products coming out in Nagaland. lot of new things happening in Nagaland. And to see Made in Nagaland and Made in India in Nagaland is also a great, boost personally for me. Some of the best organic teas are coming out from Nagaland. Some of the best furniture making is actually, some are doing world class, I believe. And also our artisans in the tribal category are doing quite well. And most of the programs that the Government of India and the Ministry of Tribal Affairs that are running in our states are doing well. I also like to congratulate TriFed, which is implementing a lot of programs through our Duda department here in Nagaland, especially with regards to the rural people, and also Microfed, the Ministry of Tribal Affairs are facilitating all those. As our tribal department is quite new in Nagaland, we were under a certain department implementing agency, and just 2 years we have celebrated by launching our website. So I believe that the department will be able to facilitate true entrepreneurship in its best possible way through the schemes that we get. But I also request all our entrepreneurs to be patient. To be patient, to be steady, to be consistent, and to work hard, which is very important. The application that you give, if you give an application, don't expect it to happen immediately. And out of the thousands that apply, there are only a few that can get. So those who get should really do well and put in all their efforts to make our state into a successful state with your entrepreneurial, vision and your services that you could do, which is very important. I want our officers and bureaucrats who have come here to know that being tribal, we are quite impatient. We want everything to happen immediately. That is why pigs and animals get slaughtered very easily. But I know the new breed of entrepreneurs that are coming out are actually very consistent, and I know that those that you are going to award are going to take greater strides. So I request the ministry also to empower more of our entrepreneurs. Don't only go by population wise, because in policy making I've seen that we lack in resources because of the category we fall into. In many attempts, you will get as much tribals in one part of Rajasthan or in Gujarat that you get in the whole of the state of Nagaland. But that doesn't mean that, we are lesser equipped for getting to do things better. In our places, one village can consist of even 60 to 70 households only. Families, churches, local bodies are all existent there. And in Sumi villages, you will even find one village going in an auto rickshaw. So that is according to the thought process, because the Semas believe in, head Gombrad, kinship. So those kind of things are there. But then everyone needs development, everyone needs your facilitation to be able to improve upon things. Communication is a big problem for us, not communication of language. Most of our friends who are here, it may seem that they don't know how to speak Hindi, but they actually know very well. Other than Arunachal Pradesh, I think Nagaland young people are the people that are actually able to communicate in Hindi quite well. Just that the intonation may not be like a North Indian, but it may be like a Naga Hindi. But then it is well understood, and then they understand quite well. So I want you all to believe in the young entrepreneurs of Nagaland, the tribals, and even as they progress, I want you all to channel out more. One of the biggest problems, as I conclude my speech, is that the facilitation that the Ministry of Tribal Affairs are providing are actually not accessible to many. And they have no much knowledge about most of it. I came to know about our Tribal Finance and Development Corporation through Mr. Joni Rahman, who is a member non-official director. He is a good man, but he never talked about it to us. I'm not blaming. We want people to communicate to our people what it is. Maybe only 5 may get out of 500, but people should have knowledge. People should know from where what is acquired and how it can be done. And the process of getting things done, as the rate tapism has come down a lot, we thank the government for that. But at the same time, the proper awareness campaigns have to be launched in a big way. I'm sure most of the awardees are from Japfu, Kohima, or from some of the bigger towns. Most may not be from very rural areas. Other states also. I'm speaking for all the northeastern states, okay? Believe me in that. So, those are some of the issues we are facing. And I pray that your budget for our Northeast increases at least by tenfold. That is very important. For the government of India to spend some money on the tribals of the Northeast should not be a problem at all. Because, like we say, it is our way of life. We may not change in certain ways, but we would love to grow together with the rest of the country. Not only the country facilitating us, but one day we also facilitate the image of the country in a greater way in every field of entrepreneurship, in the local level also, and in every way. So, thank you very much. I know there are some banks, and all of them are also here. Kindly cut down on your guidelines, of too many guidelines. And banks also, while withdrawing money, you people cut too much of money nowadays. Putting also money. These things should come down. I'm being very blunt. And I know we need to streamline things. I know we need to do things. But things are becoming a little bit difficult in the system of finance. It is very important. Especially in a tribal state like Nagaland, Mizoram and all, or even many parts of Assam, Arunachal, if you give a check, they will not take it. They will think that you are trying to fool. But if you give cash, they will give you. Any one of you can try going to a village and buy a pig or a chicken by check. You will never get it. Then they will say to you, come encash it and take the chicken. It's very clear for all of us. It will take some time. It will take some time. And again, while facilitating many things, network is a very big issue. Any online thing in Nagaland is still a very big issue. Even in the capital, I, the minister, am not able to access to the right network at the right time. Like I said, I like to watch this Blackpink video, the Korean dancers, before I go to sleep. They are good ones. But even for that round thing happens for 20 times, I keep it up and go to sleep. At the end of all my hecticness, in the evening I want to watch a very good video for 10 minutes and go to sleep. What better than to find thin, slim, beautiful singers and artisans dancing and jumping? That would mean very good. But network is a very, very big issue in every angle. If you are getting some network in Kohima, thank God. Many a times, hello, and nothing happens. So, in the rest of our state, we are having a very big problem with network. So those are some of the issues. And lastly, as you know very well, like I said, the biggest issue is tribal is a way of life. We have to humble ourselves, both the ministry, the implementing agencies, and the people who are doing it. Small issues here are very big issues. And the big issues there are no issues here. Our people the tribals are very grateful people. We are very grateful people. We would do anything to make you all happy. But we also want that is the simplicity of our thought process. We are not as sophisticated as a Delhiite or a Mumbaiker or a Bangalorean. We are very simple. You give us the task, tell us to do it, and we will do it. You call these young entrepreneurs, we want this done, you do this. Don't give all the too many guidelines. Tell them you do this, we want to see you do well. Facilitate them, and I'm sure our people will do it and can do it. So thank you very much. Welcome to Kohima. Because of you all, rains have come. Otherwise it was dry for a long time. Am I correct? It was quite dry for a long time. So with the advent of Puja also there was no rain. So by the going of Puja, Tribal Affairs Department has come, Ministry has come, rain has come. May it be bountiful for every one of us. God bless us all, and Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir. Each of your thought and each of your words have been really, really touching. And now we know development is so much more than policy interventions. We would really take forward your thoughts. And now I request one of our successful entrepreneur from Nagaland, Ms. Mokala Mark. She has a cosmetic business unit, to say her success story for just 5 minutes. Ma'am, you may please come.
Thank you so much, organizer, for giving me this opportunity. It's such an honor. My name is Mokala Mark, and I am the sole founder of Sinji Apothecary. Sinji Apothecary is a skincare brand, not just cosmetic. It's more of a skincare line and some tea, herbal tea assorted. Here in Sinji Apothecary, all of our products are 100% natural. No preservatives are used, no chemicals, no colors, not even fragrances. It is 100% natural. Just as good as you can get in nature. Many of time people ask me, like the soaps and all, about the colorings and all. We all use the clay for colors, plants, etc. We don't even use machines. The teas also, which are freshly plucked from the gardens, it's being hand rolled and dried in the sun. So does all the cosmetics and all. Most of our products are anhydrous because we don't believe in using preservatives at all. We also believe in giving a very important impact on the environment. So all of our soaps and products are environment friendly. These are all SLS free. We don't use any kind of mineral oils also. We use oil from the plants and herbs because the world is much better place with more plants and herbs and not mineral or oil filled. Okay, after becoming a mother of three and in wanting to age gracefully, I began the research on skin and natural product. With 3 years, I come up with this Sinji Apothecary, and without any formal training, without any financial assistance, now we have happy customers and serve 1 lakh happy customers across India. We have outlet in Dimapur, Kohima, Mukukchung, Kefri, Moon, almost every district in Nagaland. We have in Arunachal also, and very soon going to have one in Manipur. With the coming of the COVID-19, the state ran out of hand sanitizer. The hand sanitizer was in huge demand and the price was in rocket high. We, with the protocol of WHO, we made hand sanitizer, we sell it in the market without any profit. That was what we contributed at the time of crisis. We purchase the raw materials solely from farmers and we give a fair share. We try to bring the herbs, the plants, everything produced naturally here in Nagaland, and those which we cannot, we take it from outside. At the moment, I'm in the making of a bigger warehouse and we will be employing more people. once things are materialized. And then many more products, more than 100 products again are in the making. We will all come up with that. But at the moment, we have 8 different kinds of soaps, 4 different kinds of shampoo bar, and sugar scrub, lotion bar, hair oil, body oil, pain relief balm, etc. I don't use social media influencer or make any kind of endorsement to advertise in my product. But you can check my Instagram, it's Sanjay Apothecary, where you can find 100% authentic reviews from customers. I believe most of the leading China cosmetic companies does not have the kind of reviews I have, and I'm so proud to say of that. As I've been saying, at the moment we are in the making of a bigger warehouse where I have 2 assistants and few delivery service. But as time comes, we will be making more job avenue, and many more farmers, like so many more farmers. We here in the Subinyu village, we purchase those hibiscus. They grow that for all year round for us, and then gingers, teas, and all. But very soon we are trying to make use of herbs and plants locally found here in Nagaland only. Okay, that will be all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mola. Now we will felicitate our successful entrepreneurs for the day who have excelled themselves in the field of some business unit. So I'll request our chief guest, Honorable Minister, to kindly felicitate some entrepreneurs. And I have with me Mr. Chupa, who will be calling out the names because I'll not be perfect at it. So he's here.
Welcome to this very, very special afternoon. We are here today to celebrate the past, to enjoy the present, and to look forward to the future. We stand here at an illustrious occasion to celebrate the continuous and dedicated efforts put in by each and every one of you in making entrepreneurship what it is today. So to start with the felicitation, I kindly request our chief guest, Sri Honorable Minister Temjonim Nanong, to felicitate some of our entrepreneurs. Thank you so much, sir.
Taking this time, I want to thank our Almighty God for the wonderful privilege and honor to stand in front of our Honorable Minister and big people, leaders, and all the wonderful entrepreneurs. Today is one of the big day for me, and it's one of the first time to promote. It's kind of like a promotion, even for my work. To begin with, I want to give thanks to NLTV to start off my entrepreneurship journey. I'm the eldest in the family. We have 10 siblings, and I have this in mind. Okay, sorry, I want to introduce my name. My name is Zapata Venyo, and people call me Pole. I'm the proprietor of AQ Healthcare in Dimapur. I do acupuncture, acupressure, and reflexology. My dad is a senior acupuncturist and acupuncture. He trained from Japan. Before I started this career, I was a teacher for 10 years. And how I started this career is that we have so many natural healing therapy professions in our locality, I can say that. For example, if a person has a broken bone, we usually go to the cobras. So those kind of things that we have, or maybe like natural healing therapy, when you have stomach ache, you go to somebody, like to touch your stomach. So those were the vision, I try to help students in the school. I learned the training, I learned things for my daily first. And when I was a teacher, I was like helping the student, a person like faint, and then I, with the knowledge of acupressure, we try to help the faint people and regain their conscious. So that's what it was there in my mind. Since it's not a prepared speech, so I'm a little bit nervous, so forgive me for that. So those were the experiences that we try to help people before we start this AQ Healthcare. So this AQ Healthcare has been in my mind for a very long time. And when I was a teacher in Cambodia, I happened to meet an acupuncturist doctor. And when I was working in the teaching profession, I had an opportunity to even be given treatment by him. So during those experiences, I had a thought that when I come back to Nagaland, then I will start my this IQ healthcare, get more training, and start my this IQ healthcare. So the first to start my work was very tough for me, especially the financial was challenging for me. So this NLTV, they helped me with the financial assistance to start my work. So I want to really thank them. So because of them, today I'm here to be able to share my experience, my enjoyment journey. So for the past first year was very hard, and slowly, you get more degrees, you train now with the help of with the support of the NTDC and the support and the introduction to me to many other good people. So that's how I came this far. So I want to talk about a little bit about the importance of alternative medicine or natural healing therapy. The importance of alternative treatment or natural healing therapy is vital when we look at today's society. So when we have been depending only on the medicine, although everybody needs medicine in one or the other, there are many cases of ailments which can be helped prevent or give treatment with natural healing therapy. So if we minimize stress or give treatment to reduce stress level, then many sickness can also be avoided or prevent. So only by taking acupressure and reflexology treatment from time to time, maybe once in a week or 3 times in a month, a person can balance high BP, makes the heart healthier when stress is automatically reduced. So you have a good and sound sleep. So it reduces insomnia. So even reduce backache, body ache, neck stiffness, muscle spasm, or thigh pain, shin pain, feet pain, headache, or migraine. So it could prevent those elements even in the future. So we have seen so many cases of clients that have suffered for years, even more than 20 years, since alternative medicine or natural healing therapy was not introduced. So our healthcare started in the year 2015 with a goal to give importance in alternative treatment of natural healing therapy of acupuncture, acupressure, and reflexology under the traditional Chinese medicine. So many of the health ailments cannot be treated only with medication, as I have mentioned earlier. It needs manual manipulation, acupoints or acupressure point. So we use different kind of therapy equipment suited for the health conditions. So most of the common cases which we have given treatment in our healthcare are related to nerve issues, blockage of energy flows, or blood stagnation, past injuries, stress-related issues like stroke, mild stroke, facial paralysis, bell palsy, shin pain, thigh pain, which are common, back problems, tingling and burning sensation, or like sciatica, insomnia, or maybe stress disorder. So what I want to mention is that I've done my acupressure training, acupuncture training, and this reflexology training. Acupressure therapy is a little bit similar to the therapy that we use by our forefathers. So what we do is we collaborate with like what is good for our people. What is like more it can cure more sickness. So we collaborate with like natural therapy, including with acupressure, acupuncture, and we give treatment. So I'm very sorry that it's not prepared speech, but that's what I do. Till today, we have helped many people. We have helped like the old people for free. We go to the village for free treatment also, and also we give free treatment to the student also, which comes to our clinic. So if any one of you want to experience treatment from us, then we have a brochure in here, so you can come. So thank you so much for this opportunity, and I'm really honored and blessed to be a part of this event. Thank you so much.
Mrs. Nuktisanla Iyer, Nagaland, Nuktisan Furniture. Limatang. Sri Yumli Pantu. Sri Mayamo Chunggoy. Miss Zenilino Solo. Miss Weekly Holohon. Miss Weekly Holohon. Sri Chapter Congo. Sri Kevisalie Iralu. Sri Lianzalal Verpai. Sri Lianzalal Verpai. Miss Ilika. Miss
Honorable Minister of Tribal Affairs, Government of Nagaland, Mr. Along, and Mr. Lotha, who is the Additional Secretary, Tribal Affairs, and Head of the Department of Tribal Affairs, Madam Sinapom. We are very grateful to you all for obliging us to come for the function and motivate so many people who have young boys and girls who have come to be felicitated as entrepreneurs. I had gone to the minister myself, and he immediately agreed, and his thought is so great that you have to sit for hours to understand him. And so I'm very grateful to him, and I believe we have to come so many times because there will be a lot of tribal entrepreneurs coming here, and the pigs may decrease, but I think the tribal entrepreneurs will increase like anything here. So I thank you sir for gracing the occasion, and I also thank our board of the directors who have come from the ministry all the way to participate in the function. Like our Joint Secretary FA, then Executive Director TriFed, and Madam DGM from IDBI. And I thank our CMD sir, who agreed and gave us all the approval, everything, because we converted 2 functions in a day, though it was initially it was just a conference here. So thank you very much, sir. I'm grateful, sir.